Last time, we cooked. Today, we tree.
Mm-hmm. And next time?
I don't know. Matters on how far we get.
Fair point. Let's do this.
Mist tree.
Mm-hmm. So, when you come to a tree that says the ancient tree of life, and it looks like that, it's kind of a scary thing.
Increase the count by 1.
Man, he's really, really bad at staying on his feet.
Texas is dump stat, apparently.
It really is. He must have a dex of like 6.
Yeah, obviously this tree is just a reference to X Death. I know what the right choice here is.
Let's go with the actual right choice. Which is really the only choice. That is not a body slam. That was a running jump kick.
These are the magic words.
She
Did you
is
summon
6.
Bomb? Ah. Okay. I know who that is.
You already knew who that was instantly, as soon as you saw what the item was. What summon would you use to form a barrier around something?
Golem.
Yep. Got it in 1.
Called it.
Occasionally she has some pretty good lines. Occasionally. The
She
problem is she has so many lines.
Yeah, she is a character with one very bad flaw. Ah, not a summon for Katana. Otherwise,
Nope.
I would auto-learn it.
It is another summon for Aiko.
Ah, okay, it's Carbuncle. Which means
Yeah.
now we slap the Emerald on Aiko and we're good. And we leave.
Choose the form of your carbuncle.
Choose the form of your card destroyer. Perspective!
Having fun over there?
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Oh my god! Also, yeah, I need to keep playing FF15 because, like, there's apparently a carbuncle who does the tutorials and is like a ghost or something. But I've not actually, like, ran into it yet, so I don't know what the fuck is up with that.
Okay, so oh yeah, Emerald Light, there we go.
Carbuncle actually has 4 different things that it can do.
If I'm right,
Hi, buddy.
he's adorable.
How can you hate that little buddy?
Perfect.
So, with a long animation on Emerald Light, it casts Haste and Protect on the whole party. On the short animation, it's just Haste.
I just wanted to check that Emerald was the right one. What are the other combinations, by the way, just so I don't have to...
The regular one is just Ruby Light, which is Reflect, but the long animation also puts Protect on it. All the long animations give Protect along with whatever the special effects are.
Okay.
The other one is the Moonstone you have, which gives Shell and Protect with the long animation.
Okay.
And the other one is a Diamond, which uses Vanish and Protect.
That seems counterintuitive, but alright.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
gonna
it
say.
is. It is incredibly stupid.
So, Moon and Emerald are the big winners.
Yes. If you want her to be doing a lot of status effects like that, it's a nice thing to do if you can guarantee that she can do a long animation on her spell casting or summoning.
Also,
So for people in the chat who are curious, Vanish is invisibility. Oh, hi! By the way, hi, Moki. Nice to see you. Vanish just makes you invisible, so you
Mochi.
can't be hit by standard attacks.
Also, yeah, I had just assumed because it was Carbuncle that every effect would have Reflect on it, but only Ruby does apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually really good. 'Cause sometimes you don't want Protect. I mean, not Protect, Reflect.
Yep.
Yeah. The only problem is that the stones don't give any kind of status buff or anything like that, so you have to really be getting a lot out of her summoning constantly on Carbuncle. So it's kind of a give and take.
I guess I could keep anything else on her.
I don't
Correct.
know. Yeah, if you want to give her stat buffs, but it's really just up to you. It was just nice to see Carbuncle. I'm a big fan of Carbuncle.
I keep the ring on her for now, and then
Yep.
before I go into a boss, I can slap an emerald on her.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, as Chad points out, much like every summon, Carbuncle is also very MP costly.
Aiko can learn a lot of ways to boost her magic, or her MP, excuse me, so it's not terrible, but it's still not great. I like that Vivi has, like, reasonable things that he is afraid of.
I mean, when you end up tripping and falling over all the time, you probably don't want to fall over the edge of something.
Goodbye.
Really didn't think that one through, Zidane.
But wait, there might have been loot up there.
There wasn't. There are random encounters in this place, by the way.
There are fucking really bad lighting effects in this place.
Oh yeah, this place is terrible. So remember that this place was called the Tree of Life? About that.
Noises.
That is a stroper. It's pretty much a giant rock. It is not actually dead.
Also, Petrify again.
Yep.
And me, still without Asuna.
Yeah, so that fairy flute, it has Asuna on it.
That'd be a nice thing to have right now.
But you have a whole bunch of consumables that you can use. Mister, I bought 20 of everything.
And it's paying off.
Yep.
Still dies to ice.
Oh yeah, those things don't have a ton of health. But they are one of the few enemies in the game that Stone Killer works on.
No. Give me more Parados. Do I have Stone Killer on?
No. I think you looked at it and laughed and said, when would this ever be useful? Which, I immediately thought of this one fight. That is a good setup of killer moves.
I think there's something in there.
There is. You have to go a little bit further to get it, though.
We don't ask how that works.
You're asking a silly question.
No. No, I specifically said we don't. I'm actually not asking. You see. I'm not.
Madness. Mm-hmm. This thing again?
But different. Oh, man.
I swept the legs, Johnny. Now would be an excellent time to heal. Turns out mages should not be on the front lines. And getting back attacked by a creature that can do that.
Yeah, here's your team of 3 mages, though.
Yep.
Here's your team of rocks conduct electricity, did you know?
Really well. So there is a person who did a low-level run of this, pretty much a level 1 run. Anytime they ran into a stroker, it's pretty much instant death, because it's just sweep and dead.
Yeah.
Which was just awesome to see.
But what if, instead,
Oh boy, a Lamia flute.
Stona?
That's something.
It's not Asuna, but it's there.
Yeah. I believe there is also a chest off to the left.
And that's how we test stream delay.
Yep. I'm almost positive that chest on the left is cut off in the normal game, so that you can't see it.
That is very hello.
Did you find a big boy? You found a big boy.
Oh man.
This is what I was talking about. Like, yeah, living things.
Oh boy. He's a strong one, that.
Oh yeah.
He's also undead.
Super undead.
Oh, okay, he just does not have a death animation.
Oh no, they have a death animation, just not when they're hit by a curing spell.
I, too, do not animate when I'm healed.
So the monsters you fought from the beginning of the tree to the bottom were 2 giant rock creatures and then an undead dragon. This place is horrifying.
Also, yeah, this is a very inviting looking place for a Tree of Life.
This place is horrifying.
With the nuclear green glow.
That's how you know it's healthy.
That's Mako, baby.
Yeah, that's a healthy green glow. What are you talking about?
Also, yeah, Aiko doing one of the dumbest things possible.
I just really like... Zidane, I found a thing, but it won't move. Did you try standing on it? Yes. Goodbye. We live down here now.
Magic.
Also, yeah, we're totally going deep into the radiation zone. It's a shame we don't have the mechanical backhoe dragon of death. That game was so dumb.
That's a reference.
Wow.
Hey, Chad did it first.
Well, we don't have a mechanical dragon of death, but we do have just undead dragons flying around. Is that close enough?
A good conversation.
Aiko, much like her predecessor in FF5, can speak to Moogles. Because why not? However, in this game, Moogles can also just talk to you, except for one Moogle who doesn't want to for some reason.
Well, specifically, she can talk to animals.
Yeah.
The one Moogle who didn't learn English.
Mini boss. Ah.
Zombos!
The motions these are making are very just. Ah. Echo is a very good dodge animation.
Oh yeah. Those wings are slightly functional that she has on. And they're dead.
Yep. Goodbye, zombies.
They only have like 600 health, so you just wrecked them.
Ah, a rare drop. I'll have to hold on to those till the end of the game.
Magic tags? Mm-hmm. Those are tabs.
Yeah, I figured as much.
What are you talking about? You throw every magic tab you get directly on Chrono. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong.
I don't see what's magical about a soda, though.
Sometimes soda's crazy, especially if you're living in totally not 1000 AD.
What a weird time to give me control. Let me just,
Oh, they gave you control so you could heal up after that really difficult fight.
On the never-ending elevator.
Yeah, this elevator's been going for a while.
another fight. More zombies. Dragon.
Zombies dragon?
Also, I appreciate that Aiko's completely out of the loop and nobody wants to explain anything.
That she
Good.
doesn't need to know.
That was a weird squeak.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was.
Okay, good. That means it wasn't just me.
See, that dragon has a normal death animation when it gets sliced into ribbons by the Viper.
Viper. Hey guys, you ever think about how long we've been going down for at a pretty, decent pace? Why haven't we burned up yet?
It's a big tree. It's the tree of life, in fact.
I keep thinking, hey, there's gotta be a save point down here, and then I was like, it'd be really weird if there was a Moogle down here.
I think there is. Well, technically, there's always a Moogle down here if Aiko's here, because she's got Mog with her.
What is this tree?
It's a pretty cool tree.
Alright, time to look for items.
We ended up on the world's biggest harp.
That's a good find. That's good drink right there.
You need it. It's pretty darn good. Yeah, this looks like a crazy harp.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Hello.
Yeah, that right there, remember that you picked that up. That's how you learn ability up for Zidane. That's the first time that he can learn it.
I'm looking at a different thing on here.
Yeah, return magic, that's weird.
Weird.
And Zidane can't learn it? I mean, who could possibly learn return magic?
Can't even learn return magic. Who could have return magic? Oh, weird.
So, that Brigandine, by the way, Vivi can't wear it. But he learned it anyway. He learns return magic from another source.
That he did.
But hey, he gets it now because reasons.
I'm gonna try not to abuse that stuff too much.
Return magic really isn't that worth it.
Does it use an MP?
No, it doesn't use MP, but you have to be hit by a spell that you can cast, so to speak, like one of the fire, blizzard, or ice spells or whatever. Fire, blizzard, or lightning spells, excuse me. If it's just like a breath attack or a spell that Vivi can't cast, then you probably can't return it.
Let me just, there we go.
I love this upcoming bit.
So you gotta figure that if you're returning magic on something, it's probably gonna be something that absorbs that because...
Absorbs or resistant to it, yep. That
Yeah.
happens a lot. Oh no, the ice dragon cast Blizzaga on me. I'm gonna reflect it back at it.
The perfect crime.
Yep.
Hello.
What up, buddy? Didn't realize how skinny this thing's neck is.
Echo has her moments.
He's really ticking me off. Let's kill him.
Infantry.
Alright, that line that the boss just said before going into combat, that's a pretty badass line.
Yeah, I've seen the end of my life, and it is not now.
You cannot beat me, it is futile to even try. That's a pretty good line to use going into combat. So you should just detect what this thing has on it right away.
Oh.
Guess who just hit level 20?
It's also the only person hit level 20.
Yep. Aiko hit 21 just a little bit before that.
Oak staff. I like to leave the mystery. We'll find out. We'll see.
Okay. It is appropriate you get an oak staff off of a tree, though.
Yep, there's the swirl. It begins. It doesn't deal as much damage as I remember.
Oh no, the swirl doesn't do much at all.
Magician's Cloak.
Which you already have.
But still, it was a good piece of armor.
Yeah, that's a nice little thing.
Wait a minute. There we go. Wrong one. Let's fix that.
First, I'm still thinking of the time where Hope got completely decimated by Leaf Storm.
I'm
No
still
matter
thinking
how
about
many
the time that
times he
this.
was revived, he just straight up died again.
Or hope.
Okay, we're good.
Wave!
I was just remembering the time that this boss was a triple boss, and I spent 4 hours on him.
Hey. Oh, if Newbie had stole a third item, it would have just been a whatever moment.
Buster Bomb. Also, buffs are fake, actually. Buffs are fake and pointless. Good. Now we leave.
Yep, that's it. Let's win. So you just found a Brigandine. And then you can steal it from this thing.
Is there a fourth item?
No, that's it.
Alright. We actually get to fight.
Yeah. If you had waited just a little bit longer, Zidane would have gone into trance. Now, this is a tree. And this is also why I was saying, you probably don't have return magic on.
No. Dude. Engage tree.
You're doing the right thing.
Well, I'm doing the right thing in that I am keeping my healers on standby.
Yes. Because that tree's about to mess you up. The fire started. That's weird.
That wasn't too bad. Is it dead?
Not quite. Pretty powerful tree.
Very powerful.
Well, alive is relative, because that tree isn't actually alive.
It is undead.
Yes.
Alright, so every time it counters.
Yeah. And also, anytime that normally would have used Leaf Swirl, just randomly on its own, it will now use Flame Blade.
Time for it. That's right, baby. Oh, not yet.
Nope.
We're almost there.
I think you'll kill it right before it goes off.
Just in case.
You'll be ready.
Yes, it died.
Yep.
Thunk.
So do you know the cheap way to beat that thing?
Just never set it on fire and use healing spells on it because it's undead.
Cast Life on it or Phoenix down.
Yep.
Such is the fate of all undead bosses.
Yeah, you really got to stop throwing undead bosses at us. Yeah, you can take it out in one hit, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah, you gotta explore the space.
Absolutely. But yeah,
We did
that's
it.
an example of a boss fight that you could, everything that you could steal from it, you could already have. Which is rare because most of the time it's stuff that you can steal that's a little bit further along.
Meanwhile, in Wimblum, catastrophe strikes as all their airships crash immediately.
Yep. Newbie's not wrong. That would actually cause an enormous amount of problems on the entire Mist continent, since all of the airships run on Mist. Well, all of them except that one that runs on Steam, but isn't unoperational right now, so who cares?
So I don't know if I call the Aoife tree pretty.
From a distance.
I suppose.
It's a really big tree. Like, even if it's kind of sort of crazy looking, it's still a huge amount of life, life energy in one spot. By the way, you cleared the tree in like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You are speed running like crazy.
I'm good at video games. I mean, to be fair, we got 3 encounters in there.
3 encounters, the 2 scripted encounters, and then the boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
The tree is a pretty short dungeon, yes, but usually the encounter rate in that place is sky high, so you run into 2 or 3 times as many guys as Newbie ran into going down.
Maybe they fixed like encounter rates.
I would hope they did. Yeah, also, that zombie dragon that Newbie took out pretty easily both times, that sucker's mean if it gets off some of its AoE attacks.
Yeah, I figured as much. It's a dragon type enemy in a Final Fantasy game. The last time I fought one of those, he killed me.
What? Didn't you fight a grand dragon?
I don't remember. I was just
Yeah,
thinking about the one that I climbed up the thing.
The vines to fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a grand dragon. It didn't kill you, you killed it.
I did kill it, you're right.
You used level 5 death on it. The ability that you shouldn't have had at that point in time because it was impossible for you to have it.
You're right. I did kill it.
But that's non-canon and didn't actually happen because otherwise people would have gained like 20 levels.
I would still be a higher level than I am right now.
I think you're roughly the same level that Vivi got to with that. But still, it was crazy.
Oh, I missed my chocobo.
Whatever. You're just walking back and forth from the roots to whatever place you can go to in this area. You can summon a bird, though, if you really want to.
I missed my bird.
Yep.
Also, yeah, as mentioned, apparently the zombies have roulette as an ability.
Yep.
Really annoying to deal with.
Luckily, though, zombies die very quickly to things.
There it is.
Oh no! Newbie, no!
Yeah! Trance! What a good mechanic, Trances!
Alright, everybody, remember that Newbie had this fight. Trance.
What a fantastic mechanic, Trances! I have never had trance for a boss fight.
Yeah, you have.
On my own volition.
There you go.
There. Worth it. My bird.
Hello, bird friend. I like the idea of trance. I just don't like the execution of it, which is you can't control it.
Yep.
At all.
No, yeah, like I said earlier, overdrives are just limit breaks, but better.
Pretty
8,
much.
I understand what 8 was going for. 8 wanted to bring back the whole, like, cool limit desperation attacks that 6 had.
Mm-hmm. Did you see any desperation attacks during your...
I did not. Again,
Nope.
Okay.
that is the problem with desperation attacks. They're actually very bad.
Yes.
Just saying, because some of them were have like pretty rad animations and stuff.
Yeah. I watched
I
a video
know-
of them later, and they're pretty
Yeah.
good.
I know Cyan has the one move that one guy knew from history. I'm really good at this.
Yeah. Sitting here like, yeah, he sure does.
Thanks. Is it like a steel cutting move or something?
It's the like full moon slash or something like that. It was the guy that Musashi killed.
Oh, fuck. Kojiro.
Yeah.
Whoa, oh, there was an item there. Okay, good. There it is.
Aren't you really happy you went back for that?
Same age. But yeah, and then like 8. Yeah, 8s were weird with the desperation attack. Limit breaks in 7 were fine, but it's still kind of like, hey, you can't use your attack command.
So Mog here has a red pom-pom. That is wrong.
I think it's the angle in the light. I think it's still orange. It's just it's weird.
I thought hers was yellow.
It's like a yellowish orange.
Okay.
But yeah, like you can still see it is actually kind of a different color. There's just a really weird perspective. I mean, I already got the only clue I need, which is someone with an axe.
Who do we know that uses an axe?
Nobody.
Axes are stupid weapons. That's why none of characters in any Final Fantasy can ever use an axe.
I'm desperately thinking, and you're right, actually. Unless it's also one where they can equip a bunch of different weapons.
Yeah, if it's one where people can equip a bunch of different weapons, then yes, you can use axes and stuff.
Only the stupidest people in Final Fantasy have ever used axes, like berserkers.
Yep. It's okay, berserkers can also use knives. I think. So, yeah, someone got it. Kane and Cecil from 4 can use it.
Yeah.
Can use axes.
But
That's not their main weapon, though.
yeah, they are a sword and spear user. It's the same with like, but Final Fantasy, everybody can use every weapon in 12. Doesn't count.
Also, funnily enough, because I'm playing 15, like, axes aren't even, like, a normal weapon type. There is an axe, but it's one of the special, like, armature weapons that Noctis has.
Mm-hmm. Also, Sid and Luca from 4, I think, canonically, hammers. Not axes, hammers.
They can both use axes and hammers.
They can use
thing
axes,
is-
but they're supposed to be hammers because they're mechanics.
Sid is actually a hammer user. Luca, who, by the way, after years, is canonically an axe user.
There you go. But also after years. Doesn't count.
Yep, and she also uses hammers. Luca, actually a really good character in the after years. Don't worry about it.
Luca is the daughter of the Dwarf Gang.
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
one that has the weird possessed dolls.
Yeah, I was really hoping we wouldn't get around to those dolls because I just had PTSD from that. Thanks a bunch.
No
That
problem.
song. Ah.
Also, they exist in 14, too.
So I've been watching a lot of Lupin recently. And I'm starting to see the similarities between Lupin and Zidane.
Oh, yeah. He's a well-meaning thief.
Who's really horny. Do not leave, do not leave. Yes.
14 has Moonbrita. She's a berserker who uses axes.
There
whatever
you
the-
go, we found it.
Found
Also, though, a very poorly handled character.
Yeah. What a sad, sad thing.
Axes are cursed in Final Fantasy.
So you found a survival vest. Good to know.
Oh, Katana can't use... Oh, Magician Cloak
Yes.
was what I stole.
Yes. You already had one of those, but it's on Quina.
Hold the phone.
Yep.
Just gonna downgrade.
You already have one of the a nice booster on him, though. I don't know if they stack.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Yep, in this next fight.
And for now, we can just slap the robe on Katana. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful with that.
You used a word that
No,
I
it
guess
was a link. I don't know what caused that. Maybe period and then God, that's a thing. I hate that. I hate that that is a thing that I need to have and people get caught by it every now and then.
according to a site though, they don't stack. A 150% boost is all you can achieve. So if you have multiple pieces that boost one element, it doesn't do anything.
So basically, just equip the best one that boosts.
Yeah, the most useful one.
Yeah.
Which in this case is the hat, because the hat is not the armor. It's really funny that Vivi still has that Magus hat on that you found way back in Disc 1.
Yes. Heal us. Hey, any of y'all a save point?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Any of y'all learn how to be a save point?
And then you learned how to write in a giant book that you just happen to be, carrying with you.
Hello, Return of Lonnie.
Hello, Lonnie. Oh no, she's trying to take off. She's achieving flight speed. No!
Exploda.
I told you you'd eventually get those things. Also another point where you can't really tell what color Pom Pom Mog has. That looks pretty red to me, though.
Yeah, it's just weird because it would be a model. It would be a model that they just call and use.
Yeah.
What else did I get from that? I got an Exploda and what?
I think an elixir.
Alright. And yeah, Exploda is just a lesser...
You already have one.
Unless we used it for something, we never got a dupe butterfly sword.
Nope, that is the only one of the earlier ones that you can't find.
Ah, see, I was right. Ah.
Uh-huh.
You'll
Maybe.
never be able to have what's that if you don't get it.
Yeah,
Right.
what's that is actually very missable. If you just think, oh, why would I get the first sword? I just want to get the better one. Because you can get the butterfly sword and the ogre at the same time.
Sleeping weed will never not be funny.
Like that Zidane looks over to Katana when he's saying, yeah, sleeping weed. She's probably sleeping super well, right? Yeah, maybe don't stretch and flex right before you're going to go move up to her, idiot.
Suddenly from the top rope.
Who the heck is this guy?
A guy that easily could look like a wrestler. The red-haired man. Red-handed man. You could go with... Oh, headed. Okay. I was right.
Hello, super cool guy that has background music that's hard to hear in this incredibly loud waterfalls scene.
You're right. I can hear it, though.
But no, his music is great.
And now we fight.
Yep. And then this guy punched it on in the face, and that was the end of the game. LP over.
That was a sound effect. Oh, there he goes.
If you want to steal from this guy, I would highly suggest you move to the back row, so every time he hits you, it doesn't do 200 points of damage.
Whoa, the shifty boy.
Here I go. Let me see if I'm wasting my time.
He does. I don't know if you bought that item or not.
Poison Knuckles. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
That should be pretty easy to get.
Yeah.
It should
So if
only
you
be...
bought the Poison Knuckles back at the Dwarf Town, you would not have to steal them here.
Detect is a waste of time in this age when we can look that stuff up.
Yeah. I know what it is, but yeah, there you go. You got it.
It was just the like.
Oh my god!
Whoop, there I go.
By the way, if you had not gotten in that fight outside of town, you would have immediately gone into trance for this boss fight.
Ooh, jeez. Still hit for 200.
Yeah, the one time I did this fight,
Uh-oh.
I got trance in the middle of it, and I thought it was like scripted to do that, and then immediately destroyed him with like 9999 damage moves.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna leave Zidane in the back row.
That's okay.
As taking half damage is actually fine.
Yeah,
Also,
if this guy hits you 2 or 3 times in a row, he can deal a lot of damage very quick.
Also, I didn't put main killer back on.
Yep. Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna tell you.
No, that's fair. Here I go.
So if you try to attack him when he's not saying here I go and in the middle, there's a very good chance that you're gonna miss him.
Yeah, you'll miss and he counters.
Yeah.
Are claws a variance weapon?
No. It's because you're in the back row. You have gamble defense on as well, by the way.
The payoff.
So gamble defense either gives you 150 to 200% defense or 50% defense. So those times you're getting hit for 300, that's why.
A very smart move.
Gamble defense? Yeah. Yeah, I would actually strongly recommend not having gamble defense on ever again. Whee! Oh, your defense randomly fluctuates between 1 and double your normal defense stat with it equipped. So, yeah. I like that you went to, please do not cast Sacrifice right now.
Look, a distraction.
I didn't know what that was going to do. I thought it was worth a shot.
Well, I mean, you tried.
At least you got to see the animation for it.
Yeah, that crazy animation.
These are the mysteries. Oh, man.
Really, combat.
Parts of RPGs where we limit you to a single character are never good.
Especially if they don't let you, equip for a one-on-one fight right beforehand. Because you could have done things like put on Man-Eater and counter.
What? Why is...
Gamble defense, baby.
No, something happened.
Ooh, no, he just got 2 really good hits in a row.
No,
Ooh.
I think it put me back into the front row.
Well,
Yeah, I think what's that put me back into the front row.
oh, it did. Take off gamble defense.
Agreed. Well, or not.
Okay, just don't use what's that again.
I didn't realize what's that did that.
I didn't.
I did, if worse comes to worse, I did save right before entering the village.
Yeah.
We just have to go through all the plot again.
We're gonna go through most of the plot anyway.
I may do this boss fight and fast forward.
Well, you gotta steal those poison knuckles again.
That I do.
Jeez, he just starts out by wrecking you.
We're good.
You're good? Got it on the first try. Cool. Alright.
Yeah, because I noticed it immediately. I'm like, wait, why am I doing, like, way more damage?
Yeah, because you were doing like 800 to 1,000 points of damage. I thought it just, gave you the ability to do back attack damage, but nope.
Also, we saw the counter there.
Hit him one more time, you're fine. Or not.
No, I pretty much timed this out. You can only hit him twice.
Yep.
Yeah, even if I hold my turn and wait for him, I can only get 2 hits in. Give me high potion.
Do it again. Yeah, you hit him twice, he hits you 3 times. Congratulations, you have solved the puzzle. How to beat up this dude.
Guy.
Yeah.
This red. It's all good. Pretty soon I'll just trance.
Yeah, and then maybe trance will be useful in a boss fight.
Nonsense. I
He's
wonder
gonna
if
knock you in a trance in the next set. Woo!
Nope. Next one.
Yeah, he missed you. One more. Here we go.
The final solution. The 9th solution.
Probably the 9th time that you could hit him.
This is it. My final strike.
A+, you did it.
God, that fight sucks.
It's actually, if you know it's coming, it's a lot easier.
I love him. He's so good.
I wish he had more screen time. Because you were like at the end of the second disc and you're just now meeting this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. Okay, just to back up a second there. One of Edge's unique commands sucked. Edge threw stuff, and throwing stuff was perfectly fine.
Yeah. So anyone who can throw things is a good character?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, you look at all the times I've streamed a Final Fantasy game, How many times have I had a character that could throw things in a final battle?
Did you bring N6? Did you bring Shadow?
I brought Shadow.
Yeah, okay.
He was my haste boy and also threw stuff. And then in a lot of my 5 playthroughs,
Ninja.
I had samurais.
Or Samurai. So what if you had a character who could both throw things of both money and weapons?
Man, it's just like the best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know what I would say.
You are a 6-year-old child. What are you doing?
I know what the game wants me to say, though. There's 8 characters?
You have more than 8 total people that you've been able to control, but there's 8 people that you have, like, the ability to change abilities on and
Yeah.
equipment and such. Well, more than equipment. 8 main characters. Let's go with that.
God, that animation on Vivi. He's trying really hard.
What if you tried harder?
Oh, no.
Now he's just dancing. Now he's just doing a dance.
You have entirely too much fun with this fast forward.
It's a very good button. I'll wear the jewel as an earring. You can't just do that. A, did you have earrings before? B, does it have a setting?
See, who pierced the 6-year-old child's ears?
Her parents.
Oh, okay.
No, her grandpa.
There you go.
Okay, I see now how Mog's pom-pom works. The very top of it is yellow, the rest of it slowly shades to a darker orange and red. So from behind it would look like that.
Friendship ribbon.
As a Final Fantasy player, anytime you see the word ribbon, you just immediately perk up.
It just slowly slides up from the bottom of the screen. We don't have to show the character holding it this way.
Yep. This means we don't have to animate arms on Mog.
And there it descends. I didn't know Mog was a girl. Zidane, please, for once in your life. Nope. I feel like I've heard Garnet's song in a different Final Fantasy.
Maybe something similar, but this is pretty iconic FF9 stuff. That is a crappy looking boat.
Yeah, I'm sure I've heard it in Record Keeper, but I feel like I've heard it before Record Keeper 2. I feel like it might actually be in 10.
I don't know.
Man, remember that weird Coke commercial with Final Fantasy 9?
I forgot that was a thing.
Well, now you remember.
Wait, what?
You should Google search
You
Final
should
Fantasy
really look that
9
up.
Coke commercial. 'Cause it's a damn thing.
All right, here I go. Oh my god, what is happening in this commercial?
It's a good commercial.
I don't understand.
I expected this scene to end pretty close after that boss fight. And away we go. Cutscene. Hey, remember that scene from the beginning of the game?
Nah, that's obviously not an important scene at all.
The eye. Oh boy. This sure is a plot dump.
Yep.
We've discovered the incident.
The incident 10 years ago.
All right, that's a fair line for a 6-year-old to ask, which is how come you got to be a princess?
Zidane. Dia Soraya didn't burn down 10 years ago.
I remember Dr. Todd.
I also remember Dr. Tot.
Same.
Dr. Tot is such a good boy. Oh yeah, give me a good view of this. Alright, so we got Atmos, we got Fenrir. I want to say lower left there might, yeah, that's Rama. You can see the staff.
Mm-hmm. Of course you're gonna have a plot dump in this place.
Phoenix Ifrit, I want to say.
That might be Bahamut up there. I don't know.
It could be. It's
Probably
either,
Phoenix.
It's either Bahamut or Phoenix. Wish you could get this view more often. So you actually like take a look
yeah.
at it really closely. Oh, ooh. Who's this large hunking one there? Hulking. Both work.
Even more plot.
The plot don't stop coming. Also, this guy. I'm here too. Evening. Welcome to Plot Zone, where the plot never stops. Also, I missed, but Milestone RP gave bits at one point. Thank you.
Huh, the only thing I can predict is that he's unpredictable.
Yeah, it's just.
Give me a name.
The 8th member.
Hey, what up?
Amaranth. Scarlet. Sanguine. Call him what you want. It's all the same.
I believe in Japanese he was Salamander.
Which is also good.
Yes.
Because he's flaming Amaranth.
Yep.
I think Salamander would just be too long.
Yes. Who
I
is
think
older,
Steiner's
Amaranth
older.
or Steiner? Steiner is. Steiner's like 33.
It's time to select a party.
Please put the new guy in.
Katana, it's actually... Aiko or Katana. They kind of fill the same roles. Aiko is a buffer, though. So Katana sits out for now. Quick question on this
What's up?
mechanic. People outside the party, do they get experience?
Nope.
Good. I love when games do that.
Yep.
We're going back to the tree, says Zidane. Why? Next time.
Yep.